Welcome, traveler. Did you wonder what all this was about? Well, today we will bring light into the matter. Day 6. One day before the great final. Shiki's not with us this time. She's still asleep. I can see her in the bottom screen. We start the day with a new pin, wheresoever it may come from. And a new mission. 180 minutes to dominate the scramble view. Time to wake up for Shiki. Neko wants her opinion on the mission. Usually it's her who takes the lead in those, but this time she appears strangely uninterested. That's not like her at all. With us on the crossing stands a familiar face. Makoto! At his wit's end. He's in fear of losing his job. His boss gave him 3 hours to make people watch an ad running on Q floor screen. The thing that's going to get promoted is the red pin we started the day with, so our mission is connected to him this time. To get Makoto into a more productive mode, the orange noise around him needs to be erased. Once that's done, he is ready to tackle the task. The method he comes up with is spreading word by gifting samples of the pin to randoms. Not Makoto's strongest ability, but with a bit of help he gets the pin among the people. He honestly thought that a few samples would change the perspective of the people. This looks bad for us. During all this time, Shiki wasn't talking much with us, and if, then only pessimistic. A pin like that won't take off. That would never happen. Why did the Reaper's words from yesterday hit her so hard? She doesn't even seem willing to win the game anymore and to come back to life. She's completely absorbed by negativity. She hates herself. And she can't see anything positive about herself. Shiki desperately tried to change, to become someone else, to be like her friend Eri. In that moment, Neku spotted her. That's where things started to click for me. Eri. The shock pushed Shiki to flee. She didn't run far though. Shiki's hurt and probably ashamed. We saw it, and now we know what her entry fee was, her appearance. She traded her body with the one of Eri. But that makes no sense. If she hated herself, that would have never been accepted. The entry fee is what one values the most. Shiki explains that she was jealous. Eri was perfect, but even now that she got to be just like her, she hasn't changed. Her inside is still the same. Shiki is afraid that the Reaper might be right. What she values the most is herself. If she'd come back to life this way, nothing would change. She would just be as jealous as she was before. Neko is surprised to find her as confused and struggling as himself, and I'm surprised to hear him say that he likes her the way she is. Makoto screamed. His campaign has failed. No one is wearing the pin. Mission's not over yet. Shiki agrees to focus on that for now. Oh, look who we have here! Uchi the prince is friends with Makoto, or they did at least some business together. The trendsetter explains that gifting the pins alone won't change their popularity. It needs a bit more, like if he'd wear it. But unfortunately, he's on the run. What a coincidence. Nevertheless, a good hint. Shiki explains that she and Rhyme noticed wearing pins in battle raises the associated brand's popularity. Chain battles work wonders here. And what works on the scramble also works at 10-4. The time on the mission runs low, and this is as much as we can do. Nico is surprisingly relaxed about that, even with Shiki being afraid that her attitude slowed them down too much. Chances are that we don't make it. But it's okay. Nico seems to accept that. There! Eerie again. She considers quitting from designing fashion. But why? She's so talented. Shiki wants to know that badly, but she won't use the psyche to read her thoughts. They're friends after all. Erie's friend has the same question. It's because of Shiki? Wait, really? And gone again. Eri had told Shiki that she isn't meant to be a designer. Neku wants her to snap out of it. Shiki will never be like Eri. She will only ever be herself, so she should take ownership of her life and forget about Eri. The commercial is airing. This could be the end of them, but Neku is confident. The timer is off. No boss battle this time. Shiki wants to be close to Eri for a little while, even though she can't be seen by her. Eri talks again about quitting design. Without Shiki, it simply won't work. Shiki just died the day after Eri told her that she wasn't meant to be a designer. But what she really wanted to tell her was that Shiki had a great future as a seamstress. Eri describes her as having a sharp eye, skilled hands, and motivation. All the things she doesn't. They were jealous on one another. This changes everything. Now Shiki wants her second chance. She wants to see Eri again and team up with her. Day 6 ends. The Reapers are on schedule apparently. Only 3 players remain. Oh, Beat! He seems upset. There's this strange pin that he can't get to work. They would know? Where might he run off to? Hanekuma said that he knows of a way to keep Beat alive. I wonder what's going on. Will we learn more about that next episode? It will be the last day of the Reapers game, day 7. I don't think the game will end there, but what will await us? Let's find that out next time. Until then, bye.